Hello. How's everybody doing this morning? Good morning, Fantasy. Fantasy has already booped my snoot. It is the boop snoot, like the droop snoot, but it is the snoot that gets booped. And there's the grim morning. I slept 3 minutes into my alarm, so I got an extra bit of nap this morning. It's one of those days. We're still working on the hand today. That was my little mermaid piece that I've got going up there. It's got a tiny lumpfish sketch. That's based off of one of the photos. Little bits of testers for shapes. That's about it. Need to set up our canvas properly. Sounds fishy. It's very fishy. Much sus. Yeah, I'm still just booting up here. My brain, that is. Oh yeah, Zealgrim, did you miss the lumpfish meta the other day? One of our viewers told us about the lumpfish. Oh, well, you'll have to look up lumpfish. We've decided to do a picture for Mermaid that is nameless as a lumpfish merman. Probably without the chest suction cup, though. I think that would. Although if I wanted to be really funny, I could make his nipples like the little suction cups. That would be hilarious. But wrong. So wrong. Just so very wrong. The intention is to make it a nice print, though, that I could probably put up for sale, since I can't I can't put any of these color studies up for sale. Since the original photos belong to someone else, that would be copyright infringement. Even if it falls under fair use for things, I just I wouldn't feel comfortable with it. What is the clownfish's biggest fear? Fantasy. It's not really funny. I've actually got one for you today. Good morning, Puma. What kind of car does an egg drive? A Volkswagen. Ah! 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 Yep. I don't have many of those jokes, but every once in a while I'll acquire one. Tesla, have you not eaten your food again? This cat. It's so hot already. They keep turning on the heat in my building. It's 11 with a high of... Oh! I don't like that number. Why? That number's not supposed to happen till June. It's April. There's a high of 28 today. 28. We had a bit of snow last week. Oh, no, fantasy. That's fine. I would rather do original pieces for prints. It's just I don't have anything that I would like want to sell at this point, because none of it's relevant anymore. All of it's so old. Tesla, did you eat your food? Come here, Babbins. Oh, I got the sweet bean. I got a little baby wooble back and a little nugget, my 3-bean salad. He's been really snuggly lately. I don't know if I'll be able to capture it because his purrs are really hard to capture, but let's see what we can do here. Kitten purrs. Yeah. Now I'm gonna create chaos on my desk because I put everything back. Hey, noogies. Where's my baby nugget? Come back here. There we go. So that's Tesla purrs. Good morning, Neff. Neff is redeemed a stretch, a posture check, and well, waiting for the hydrate to come in. Are we gonna get the hydrate too? Or has he run out of points? Ah, there it is. There's the hydrate. Good morning, Neff. Once again, our frequent chatter, Necromancer is off at his LARP. He will be back Monday. We miss him dearly. How you doing this morning, Neff? Tesla, you need a trim. Boy, oh boy, do you need a trim. You have tiny daggers on your hands, and you can't even retract them. Is this why you got a little bald patch above your eye? Or is that because you're old? He's so tiny. He's so very tiny. He's literally half the size of the other 3 cats in the apartment. Are we going to have to turn on the AC today for the first time this year? Like 2 months early? Yeah? Yeah, we're going to have to turn on the AC because otherwise I'm going to die. Just going to go make sure he eats some newer food and we'll start painting after we get his brothers free. Remove my fan and point it at myself. why you haven't been eating? Because it's going to be really hot. I always know that weather's going to be a little bit weird when the cats just start acting strange, especially around food. Sorry if I sound far away. I'm on the other side of my room. Well, now he's eating because I'm standing here. Unfortunately, now I'm not with you guys. Ah! I'm sorry, my kitten is so needy. Okay, I think he's done now. Open my door, it's an errand. Yeah, sit down and get the door. Alright, I'm back now. Was that a sneeze, Fantasy? I got my fan on me now. Oh, Gesundheit. Oh, what is my tracking doing? Hello? Tea. But yes, 28 degrees is the high today, and I am not looking forward to that. That is... nasty. It's nasty temperatures. whole section needs to be brightened up so much. Is she having the zoomies? Kittens with zoomies is the best thing. Just gotta trust the process. Yes, it's around chasing a banana toy. Occasionally pausing to sing the song of her people. Aw, yeah. A symphony. Symphony for the ages. She just missed the doorway and ran into the wall trying to stampede under the... Oh, cats. Gotta love them. One day I will have music that doesn't cut off abruptly. Lots of squeaky brakes. Also, I don't know what it is lately, but like, you know how the other day there were train horns that you guys could actually hear? It's been happening consistently, which is something I'm not used to. And I thought it was just because of the humidity before, but it's been dry the last couple of days. So I don't know what's going on there. It's just like maybe they've got a new driver for the trains, or maybe safety regulations updated or something. They have to fire off the horns more. It's kind of strange because it's very noticeable. I wonder how the people in the houses near the tracks think. They're probably pissed off. I don't mind it because I'm pretty far away, but I can imagine the people in the houses probably don't like it. There's a train horn. I suspect there may have been some update to regulations that they have to fire off the train horn more in certain areas. considering making an updated version of my Wolf OC, but use a free base, and we went on. Also, testing variations is how you work out some flaws in your characters, too. Everybody's just wandering around the hall. Cool, baby. Mathis? Truck noises. This thumb isn't quite the right shape, but I think we'll just leave that. There's very little we can do with it. The kittens are having a blattle now. I think we're gonna try and go with some form of pencil for this. I think that'll give us the roughness that we need. Not this pencil. Let's try this one. I think I've put too much light in this area. You could hear him. That's adorable. I'm gonna clean after the stream. I'm gonna be brave enough to get rid of things. Have you tried the Marie Kondo method of getting rid of stuff? Where if the item does not spark true joy, then you probably don't need it. And when you let something go, you sincerely thank it for its service in your life. Okay, let me see if I can get you a link. Oops. There you go. There's the YouTube search results. It was all the rage a number of years ago. The Marie Kondo style. She's a professional organizer out of Japan. Yeah. So for people who have a lot of sentimentality problems with items, then that could actually help. And also, if it's an old toy that's in good condition, if you can donate it to someone who has kids who have virtually nothing, then you realize that you're passing one of your old friends to someone new who can also make those memories with them that are so cherished to you. I also have trouble getting rid of sentimental things. So I completely understand. I have a few Schleich toys dating back to 1995, and that is my oldest one. I hope I said that right. Like, I have some old, like, Fisher Price dish sets and stuff. Oh, there's the bot. Bam. Like, yeah, I have some Fisher Price stuff that I should probably get rid of. I was, holding on to it in the hopes that one day I would have my own kids to give it to, but, guess not. Unless something drastic changes in the next couple of months or maybe even like a year or two, but after that, I think I'll be too old to have kids. Not that I don't think I can, anyways, but you know. I think the smart people are the ones who need to focus on breeding because we're being outbred by stupid lately. And it's starting to show. Okay, this shadow, or rather this highlight, is the wrong color. It's driving me nuts. Hey, Captain, why is there a steering wheel on your crotch? It's driving me nuts. Yeah, Sai is in the same boat. She doesn't want to have kids because she doesn't want to pass on her health problems. A lot of my friends are of that opinion as well. Exercises like these that make me wish I still had an art teacher so that I could get grades so that I would know how well that I'm doing. But then again, art teachers in my life have all been very arbitrary and they're like, anime isn't art. But like, you say that to a kid and they're like, well, it is art. They don't seem to understand that there are other forms of art that you would like them to explore. If you don't say it explicitly like that, they tend to be like, you're just being a dork and you hate anime, which is probably primarily the reason why the art teachers are like, oh, anime isn't art. Let's be honest. They see it as just cartoons for kids and they're like, that's not art, but it is. It's just a different medium, teacher. There are very few art teachers that actually make art class interesting to their students in a way that the students want to explore other techniques and other kinds of art. But to be fair, most kids in high school, they select art as a course because they think it's going to be a bird course. Like, oh, I just gotta, like, fake some pictures and, like, bullshit some theory. Bumblebee just landed on your window. Oh. Animal is one form of art, and there are so many different art sites out there. Art cytles? Fantasy. You're gonna have to fix that one. I'm not quite sure what you're trying to say. You saying art styles? I think it's styles you're trying to say. I've mentioned the story before, I think, but I actually got rejected from applying to art school because they deemed me not good enough to study art. Makes it. Jesus Christ, you weren't good enough to study art? Zenko! Hey! It's good to see you. Senko is another skill monkey that I met at Conquest. Everybody say hi to Senko. Soup. Oh, Senko is my fellow soup meme creator. Apparently he likes the way I say soup. Soup. I'm a trained designer and craftsman from high school. It was so difficult, but so fun. Okay, for some reason my tea is just not tasting good today. How you doing, Senko? It's good to see you here. First time chat. One of the few who actually uses their name. Silver is fantasy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the island.
Senko 2022 is visiting the island.
Huh. Oh, almost ate the little dude. Thank you for visiting the island. I hope you have a good time while you're here. Those notifications always like right in my face. I'm always trying to look over them. Ah. Guessing you saw my posting content creators. Oh, crafting table. Minecraft in real life. Nachos! So many people. Good morning. Wednesday and Thursday are definitely the unusual day, I think. Where the more esoteric people show up. The boops have begun! Puma is napping. Puma has become Dragon Loaf. I thought we were going to be done this hand relatively fast today, but, yoke's on me. I was like, oh yeah, we just need to fix a little bit in the fingers and the palm, and here I am, I've repainted the piece like twice. Just can't quite get these highlights in here right, but that's where I struggle the most in terms of this kind of drawing. It's highlights and shadows. There's a lot more purple in here. Here a bit more. One thing about this is you can really see the way the skin folds around in the palm, because it's such a high contrast piece. You gonna alert? Oh, okay. I hope you feel better soon. Oh yeah, I've been doing this for what, like a month or so now consistently. But I started 4 years ago. I just took a really long break. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna drink this unsatisfactory tea. Posture check. Untrimp your spines, everyone. Yeah, and we disappeared to the streets. Remember, Nachos, there's always people willing to listen if you need to talk. We are non-judgmental here. Unless it's criminal acts, then we judge. And we go full Judge Dredd on criminal acts. Unshrimp thine spoings. You're not supposed to break your neck, Fantasy. Yeah, I've been streaming for quite a while. I always post it in the content creator section every day, 5 days a week. But this is mostly what I do are color studies, light and shadow studies. I guess I should start posting the actual finished pieces. At least to my Blue Sky. Sorry for the yawning. Need to bring up some of this purple in here. It always amazes me how, like, when you finally get something right in a picture or you add in a missing element to the photo, it almost sort of like adds a little bit more life into the picture, like you're slowly breathing life into something. Meep. Some of that purple right up in here. It's shocking how much how much color we actually have in this picture. It always amazes me. More truck noises. Can't believe it's gonna be 28 degrees today. I'm just so disgusted by it. Like, my mind is still reeling. Like, what the fuck? I don't want it. It's bad touch. No bueno. Ugh. Apparently, my body just did not want Earl Grey tea today. You'll take the Earl Grey tea? I don't know why, but today it's just not good. My body's just like, nah. normally I really like Earl Grey tea. I think we're finally getting closer, guys. Yes, 28 Celsius. Yeah, it is gross. It's very gross. I do not want, 100% do not want. Like, usually anything over 20 is just so gross. At least to me. So you can imagine what 28 is gonna be like. And that's with the humidex, so it's gonna be humid. And hot. Which is extra no. Just nope. Whole lot of nope, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Truck noises. Yeah, 16 to 18 is my optimal operating temperature. Maybe I should just move to Norway. It sounds like it's nice there. And Canada's getting too hot. This is getting so close to being done. I'm very excited. It's this part right down in here with all the fiddly bits, it's gonna be the hardest. Someone lived in Puerto Rico all his life and moved to the States just 7 years ago. I appreciate actually having seasons in cold weather. Yeah, never going back to the heat and humidity. Yeah. And it's getting further north every year. And I am displeased about this. I hate summer, and I'm born in the middle of it. perfect timing, Neff. Neff has done the usual redeems. I just need to do a little step back, bring up the thumbnail version, aka OBS, sit and chat for a little bit, give my brain a break from whatever nonsense is going on in the heel of the thumb there. Because it's wrong, and I see the wrongness already. I mean, it will never be a one-to-one painting. Like, it's good enough right now. I'm just gonna fix up the heel of the palm and then, do the skin creases, palm print, finger lines. And if we're still going by then, I need to fix up the tip of the middle finger, too. We're still going by then. Maybe we'll move on to sketching stuff out for Mermay. Autumn and winter for me. 0 pollen, a lovely cold. Yep, autumn is definitely the best season, and early winter. Really? What did you hear, Rivy? River has heard something. Really? He looked alarmed and then ran off. And now he's back. Hi, Rivy. You a silly bean? Maybe there was somebody in the hallway. That's probably what he heard. Here comes Velcro. Velcro's just gonna lie down on the floor. Tomorrow you'll get your cravings for chicken nuggets. Is this a Friday thing? Is chicken nuggets a Friday thing? Do you just have like a timer for chicken nugget cravings? Oh my god, the noise. You'd think I live next to the highway. I mean, close enough. All of the traffic from the highway comes off the highway and goes down this street. If it's not taking the what's it called? The bypass. If they're not taking the bypass, they're taking this street. Yeah, I'm rather happy with this. Sorry, just trying to set my avatar right while I slouch a bit. I want chicken nuggets. I've had a craving for chicken lately. I have chicken thighs defrosting in the fridge. And I'm still deciding what to make with them, whether to make butter chicken curry or honey butter chicken or sweet and sour chicken. I think I have the ingredients to make sweet and sour chicken. Been craving for a long time, but I'm trying not to eat too much junk food. Yeah. I mean, if you make the chicken nuggets yourself, is it junk food? Like if they're completely homemade? For me, it's just getting the ingredients because there's no grocery store nearby. So it's like the closest one is like a 2.3 or 2.6 kilometer walk one way. And it's small and doesn't have a lot of options, especially like I like to eat very international kind of foods. You know, I'll eat everything from, you know, standard Canadian to German, Ukrainian, Thai, Korean, Japanese. You know, Indian. But finding ingredients at some places, or certain ingredients, is really hard. Yeah, I'm always up for trying new things. Absolutely. For some reason, like, in the back of my mind, I've got a bit of a craving for pickled herring. But I can never buy jars small enough. My craving for pickled herring is very, 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 very infrequent. It's extremely niche. And it's like once every 5 years. What is with the trucks today, man? They must be carrying really heavy loads because their engines are straining. What is it? Or is it chicken nuggets? Jesus, God, the noise today is phenomenal. I am so sorry. I should be more professional than this, but man. Honey glazed chicken pieces, which you can have in a taco bun. I don't know what a taco bun is. I know what a taco wrap is, but I don't know what a taco bun is. Yeah, I have a recipe for a honey garlic chicken. I think all my garlic dried out though, which is a shame. Where's my little? I know I have a piece of paper around here somewhere with the recipe on it. Is it this one? It's not this piece of paper. Yeah, it's a honey butter chicken. I think it has garlic. It does not have garlic, which is a shame. Maybe I'll add garlic to the recipe. If you hear that jingling, it's one of the kittens playing with one of the cat toys. And now he's eating it. Kitten. Sorry, I'm just enjoying watching him. when I turn towards my door, because of the way my avatar is slightly turned to face the art window, it just looks like I'm trying to look over my shoulder, but I'm literally just looking to my left. Or to my right, rather. Oh, that cat toy is sufficiently destroyed. Rivy! I've already glued that cat toy back together. Yeah, how dare I not be in an expensive soundproof room roasting to death. That rap is spelt with a W before the R, by the way, Fantasy. I know English is confusing. It's a rap. It's a silent W. Alright, let's swing back into this here. Let's see if we can finish up. that city ambience. Sorry. Don't mean to scare you. Now the fun part of adding in the lines, the skin pattern. Or, you know, at least a representation of them. This is where a lot of our missing detail will come in. Still not happy with that thumb. Blend out this area a little bit more. Kitten, you scared me. Yep, a cute scare. Velcro was apparently in my window and he jumped down. Good morning, Cheese. How you doing? And thank you. For those of you that don't know, I call Monk Mode Cheese because he is my brother. And he is a cheesy man. Oh, I'm sorry you're not doing great. What am I gonna do? Gotta do this. Because it's actually done. Yay! Good morning, Queen Boo. How you doing? Thanks for coming by. And I appreciate it. Well, my brother is never annoying. He is always the awesome Cheese One Kenobi, leader of the good side of the farce. He's a silly man. I'm still not happy with the thumb, but I'll probably play around with that later at some point. This is more or less done. It's one, I have the thumb at the wrong angle. Two, it's the wrong shape. There's a lot wrong with the thumb. But I think this turned out pretty well. The color, again, I have leaned towards warm, I think. Maybe cool with the gold and warm with the black. I really enjoyed this. It started out very scuffed, like, you know, I had no idea what I was doing, but I'm doing good. A little less tired than I was yesterday, because I wasn't awake till 5 in the morning this time. I was only awake till 4 in the morning. I slept 3 minutes into my alarm. Which is a lot for me. So we don't need that open anymore. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with how that came out. Hydrate! Oh. Agua la Artista. Is that, water the artist? I don't know any Spanish. I think that's Spanish. Hey! Basically fluent. There's a lot of similarities between French and Spanish, so if you know some French, which I know some French, you can sort of like piece it out. It's funny because like I'm learning German right now. There's lots of hints of English in German, but the grammatical structure of German is still fucking confusing. It drives me nuts. And gendered languages just make me angry. Can we drop the gender from the language now? Yeah, I was forced to do French most of my life too, living in Canada. And I can say bonjour, comment ça va? And bien. That's about it. And je ne parle français. That's about the extent of my French. And my disappointing Earl Grey tea is now done. So I guess we can move into the art and chat segment, or the chat segment of art and chat. That is what I meant to say. In Scotland. Wow! That was a stretch and a yawn. Fantasy has booped my snoot. It is the boop snoot. Like the droop snoot. But it is the snoot that gets booped. The boop snoot. Scotland's beautiful. I wouldn't mind living in like Scotland or Ireland. No, it's a. I'm surprised. I don't know very many people from Scotland. And of course, you know, you used Spanish, so I had an inkling that you might have been from the United States. Because that's typically where Spanish-speaking people are from, other than, you know, Spain and Mexico. But I'm assuming that Mexican Spanish is kind of similar to Quebecois French, where they're basically different languages. Yeah, I wouldn't mind living in, like, Scotland, Ireland, or, like, Norway. Even though they're, like, coastal countries, and I am terrified of the sea. And yet my character is all based around the ocean and an island nation. It's the cost of living and the fact that I have no money that prevents me from taking that adventure. And then I would have to bring my cat. I would have to find a new doctor. No, South American Spanish has different words and one less tense, but it's basically the same. Well, I mean, Quebecois French, I think is quote unquote basically the same, but it's also quote unquote less refined than France French. Thalassophobia intensifies. Yeah, Cheese and I have the same fears. I blame watching The Abyss when I was like 7. I should watch that movie again. I tried to watch it, but it wasn't on any of the platforms, and I couldn't find a place to acquire it. I have lost that skill. Look, the ocean is terrifying, okay? So is space. Space and the ocean. Who traumatized me? Whoever directed that film. And that kid who used to, like, try and jump on my head at the pool. Spain Spanish versus South America Spanish is more like what English is to UK English, I think. Or American English is. I mean, they're the same language, they just have different accents, those ones. James Cameron. Yeah, oh, okay. That makes sense. No. I'm not gonna play Subnautica. Fine watching Subnautica. I don't even like playing Raft. I don't want to play Raft either. I like watching sea games. I don't like playing sea games. Yeah, Cheese plays Subnautica sometimes. He doesn't stream though. I think he should stream. Cheese is hilarious. I have a lot of my friends would be fantastic streamers, and they don't stream, and they should. Like Christine would be a great streamer. Puma streams though. You should watch Puma. Subscribe to Puma. Subscribe to Zeogrim too. He also streams. What is my tracking doing? Hello? Processing. There we go. I'm very happy with where this hand is now. I think it's done. Still not happy with the thumb, but I'm not gonna futz around with it on stream anymore. I want to play, but I also get super anxious when I get stuck in underwater caves in Horizon Zero Dawn or Minecraft. Like, it's so bad I literally need to step away from the screen for a minute. Yep. I used to be like that with just the regular caves in Minecraft back in Alpha. I used to be afraid of mining. I am terrified of caves in real life. And I hate it when YouTube recommends me, because I like listening to creepypastas and, like, scary stories and stuff, and then YouTube's like, here's this story about this cave diver, and I'm like, fuck you. And I keep saying I'm not interested in this every time something about the fucking nutty putty cave thing comes up, and I'm like, no! Stop recommending this to me! And I keep saying, not interested, and they keep bringing it up. Yeah. I got over the mining in Minecraft. And now I'm a bit of a cave delver. But in real life, like, hell no. Caves are terrifying in real life. Oh, you got one of the Coke bottles with names on them? We've got, like, the like, Coca-Cola family thing going on, so it's like the cans say brother and sister and friend. Well, they don't say brother, they say bro and sis. It's very, very Gen Z kind of lingo on the cans right now. And then it's translated to French as well, because we have to have the bilingualism in Canada. So, the... They've been trying to cut you at your car's extended warranty. Yeah, so the French one is all very proper, so it's like sœur and frère. And, and it's just like proper words for sister and brother, and then the English is like bro, sis, fam. Yoshikage Kira having a good time. I don't understand this reference. Jiba Part 4 still don't know the reference. Guy goes crazy for hands. Anime is weird. So that's all I'll say on that subject. Anime is weird. Oh, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Yeah, I haven't watched any JoJo because I really, really hate the art style. Like, I just loathe it. I can't stand it. It's like Dragon Ball. I won't watch it because I hate the art style. Their feet are too tiny. It drives me insane. Oh, enjoy your job. My brother works for for Elections Canada. He's now some form of supervisor in charge of like advanced complaints or something. My brother played me the theme for JoJo years ago and it's still stuck in my head. I've only seen 2 episodes in my life. I don't even know the theme. I only know the memes. And I don't even fully understand their memes. I guess I'm getting old. Yeah, the only reason I don't have the same job as him is because I don't live in Ottawa. See, I don't even know that one, Puma. I really like the opening for Apothecary Diaries Season 2. I actually really like that show. I've watched it like 3 times now. And there's still episodes coming out. We're now past the point where I read up to in the manga. So I don't know what happens after this point. Ken says, my gal, I wish I had some Coke right now. I ran out like a week ago and I just haven't purchased any more because I haven't done any grocery shopping. The storekeeper for a bookstore? I mean, it's sort of, it's apt. It's a bookstore. They sell books with stories in them. Guinea pig! It's adorable. I only have cats. It's usually not my cup of tea, but Araki, the artist behind JoJo, has some of their pieces showcased at the Louvre. They take heavy inspiration on fashion design. I mean, I can see the fashion design thing. No offense to the artist, I just really dislike the art style of JoJo. Fashion design, though, like, there's some weird shit in fashion. Welcome back, Cheese. Heavily inspired from a Christian cartoon I watched as a kid. Still love it because the animation is freaking good. Okay. Okay. My guinea pigs are called Kevin and Pickle Kevin. Oh, and Pickle. Kevin is shouting at me because he heard me open the fridge. I thought you just had 2 guinea pigs and one was named Kevin and the other was Pickle Kevin. It's like there's a creative naming system going on here. What we don't know is Pickle Kevin is old, and he was once called Cucumber Kevin. And then he marinated in time a bit. Pickled Kevin is Kevin's future. I don't think I've seen Baki either. Cute Kevin. Chipuma. 2 points. That's pretty great. Oh, I didn't ask, but how did stuff with your boss go yesterday, Puma? Or has he not talked to you yet? Is he ghosting you? I'm gonna go grab something else to drink. It's not going to be Earl Grey, though. He probably understands, let's be honest. Alright, we've got some sort of drink. Told me if things don't work out, let him know and he'll give me work. Well, that's nice of him. I'm glad there's no hard feelings. Suddenly need new guinea pig called Kevin. That's... Alright. I can't remember whether this is supposed to be peach or strawberry, but I think it's peach. Oh, you know what hasn't happened today? Uh-oh. We forgot to take our maracas today. Scheisse. Well, they're late. If you have meds to take, make sure you take them on time. Unlike me. Mine are now 2 hours late. There we go. The maracas have been taken. I was wondering, something felt off today. Velcro! Hi. What are you doing? Don't lie on the cord for my fan. Bro, you're gonna pull my fan down. Don't lie on this thing. I have Velcro now. Oh, baby kitten. Oh, he's a big baby kitten now. We're only 12 degrees. And I'm boiling. Why is there sun? Fun fact about Scotland, we are a land of vampires. And we need the sun. Oh, and when the sun randomly comes out, we all burn. That makes sense. Like I said, we are all potatoes. We get too much sunlight, we become toxic. It's 14°C today and rainy. Aren't you lucky, you people enjoying your cool weather? So 2 hours ago it was 11. Now it's 21. And the high is still 28. Oh wait, no, it's gone down to 27. The high is 27 today with the Humidex. I am wholly unimpressed with this. Your texts are dumb. Is this the new job or the old job? Valkrado's tiny scrim. He's so adorable. Oh, there's a breeze coming in, which means the heat is arriving. Gross. This is not cool weather for Scotland. I'm dying. We are weak people. We fought the Romans. We fought the English. We have the blood of Vikings. We disappoint our history by all collapsing as soon as the temperature is not exactly 10 degrees Celsius. Yep. You see, you gotta be in Canada where we get minus 40 degrees Celsius and plus 40 degrees Celsius. I hope you can hear him when he scrims. Yeah? Yeah, baby kitten. He's turning 1 beginning of next month. Pew. Yeah, over 20 degrees Celsius in Norway. Ugh. I like my weather going from -2 to 25 within a week for no reason. That was last week for us. It's been an unusual April because, like, it got really, really cold. And then it got really hot. Normally that happens in March. But, like, the 25 to 28 doesn't usually show up until the end of May. Normally we're pretty stable around between 5 and 15 degrees for about a month or two. He's being a fussy baby. I hope you guys can hear him. He's so cute. We're just cold all year except we get summer for a week in April and then another week in September. Oh, nice. Sounds like Scotland's my place to be. All the kittens are gonna get a trim today because they're all spiky. He's scrim. He's upsetting Spaghetti. Okay, off you go. Don't lie on the cable for my fan. There we go. Cat time is over. Well, there was a job I was going to apply to in Dublin, Ireland. But I think it's already closed. My problem was I didn't have a portfolio, so that's why I started doing these studies. Because foundational studies are good to show in your portfolios, to show that you understand the basics. Ireland's still part of the EU, right? Whereas Great Britain isn't. Which includes Scotland, right? If I'm not mistaken. That Brexit thing was like the worst. Oh, hey, Evan is streaming. Okay, guys, we have a choice between Evan Blair Art and C-Not Bush, who is a sculptor. I know Necromancer likes to raid Evan. He likes Evan's energy. I like to raid Evan because he shows up here and does his warm-ups. UK is no longer in the EU, sadly. Yeah. Apparently, I clicked on my Sony Vegas. Let's close that. The farmers are starving and traveling is super hard now. Gotta love it. I don't see why you guys just don't apply to rejoin the EU after the stupid Brexit thing. Because it clearly failed and it did nothing but harm to your country. And it's like, well, why not fix it now that that's like long over? It's been like a decade, hasn't it? You know, they're like, oh, we thought this would be good for us, but it turns out that it was misinformation campaigns run by the far right and countries like, you know, our enemies. We're sorry, EU, we'll come back. It wasn't you, it was me. I don't know. Everything feels... Anything before the pandemic feels like 15 years ago. And anything between the pandemic starting and quote-unquote ending doesn't exist. So, like, time... I'm still 35. I'm not 40. It was 2020? Seriously? No. No, that can't be right. Wow. Yep. Anything before the pandemic feels like 15 years ago, and anything during the pandemic didn't exist. I know, right? It's insane. My blinds are doing their Song of Their People again. The wind has shifted finally. I wonder if this horrible temperature is going to exist for a few days, or if it's just going to be this one day. The rest of this week, Friday 20, Saturday 11, Sunday 16, Monday 18, Tuesday 23. The 11 is fine, the 16 is fine. The rest of it can sit on a cactus. I missed the pandemic, not gonna lie. Okay, people died, nobody could hang out, but we also had the Pope armed with a water gun, and I think that just carried the whole thing. I never heard about that, but that's hilarious. Pope Francis will be missed, even though I'm non-religious. He was a good pope. I hope the next pope is as good and humble and silly as he was. Like, if there was one true pope, it was him. Of all the popes that I have seen go through my lifetime, he was probably the best one. It's really funny how J.D. Vance visited him and then the next day he died. Like, it's not funny, but it's also like, wow, this guy was just, he was just so astounded by how evil the US has become that he's like, yep, I'm just gonna leave now. It was the popiest. Yep. I don't know what his reaction to Trump was, but, he definitely killed the Pope. Yeah. God was just like, I don't, bro, you've been so good. I don't need you to see what's coming next in the world. Just come up here with me. You don't need any more of these nonsense to visit you. Same thing happened to the Queen. Oh no. What, did J.D. Vance visit her and then she died too? I don't remember. I just know that she died. I don't know what the context was behind it. I mean, she was very old, and so was he, and he was sick too. But I imagine the stress of meeting someone that astoundingly stupid would just kill me too. Liz Truss became prime minister, and the next oh damn. Damn. Wow, talk about bad omens. Yikes. That might be why I haven't heard her name before. What is up with that? Jesus. Was she like the conservative equivalent? Holy crap. Man, if only that would happen in the United States. They could use some switching up. Who's the equivalent of J.D. Vance that we can send to visit Trump? Is this how this works? Yeah, she was a conservative. Ugh. Crying happy tears, a thing I worked on for 2 years, is finally done, and I love it. Nice. What is it? We're having our election on Monday. The choices are Mark Carney or Pierre Poilievre. And PP disappeared for quite a while. And then he came back and he gave the most, like, obvious lie of a platform ever. And if anyone, like, if the race is even remotely close, it's like Canada is fucking cooked. Because if people think that man's telling the truth when he's Trump white, it's like, please, just stop. Mark Carney is a famous economist. I believe he was, what would you call it in the UK? Like your highest position for, like, your lead banker. Either way, he was in charge of the Bank of Canada, and in the UK at some point as well. He was also there. Mark Carney's going to be very, very good for our economy. The reason we didn't have the same recession in 2008 is because of Mark Carney and his policies, where, like, everybody was leveraging financing for housing in the United States in the mid-2000s, and he was like, we don't understand this, so we're not going to allow it in Canada, and that's why we didn't have the recession and the complete, like, economic collapse that America did. That he was the only thing that saved us. Yeah, no, he's actually a decent human being. He's the leader of the Liberal Party right now. I won't be voting for the Liberal Party because my Green Party guy here is so good at what he does. I can't vote for anyone else, logically speaking. So we're gonna hold our Green Party seat where I live. But, like, you look at the stats in our area, and it would be a waste of a vote to vote for the Liberal in our area, because everybody's still voting for our Green Party, dude. Welcome back, Cheese. Yeah, I don't know how it's looking in the polls right now. I'm not watching the polls. But as far as I can tell, it looks like Mark Carney's gonna win. It's funny because before the tariffs and before Donald Trump won, the Conservative Party was like 31 points ahead, and now they're down 32 points. And the Liberal Party has revitalized itself somehow. So Trudeau stepping down actually probably ended up being a good thing, but also, like, the tariffs and the anti-Canada sentiment in the United States from the president has really boosted the Liberal Party's popularity again, because Trudeau was like, no, fuck you. He's like, I got nothing left to lose. I'm gonna stand up to this son of a bitch. But you know what? If they annex us and we're forced to become the 51st state, even I'm gonna run for president, because at that point... at that point, what have I got to lose? Yup. It was the tariffs that the Republicans instituted that caused the stock market to crash in 1921. 1929, sorry. I don't know why I said 21. I think I saw the one in Fantasy's name, and I just... I was like, that phrase didn't sound right. It was the long pause afterwards. Yeah, there's a lot of history that people have forgotten. Maybe Greenland will become the 51st state. No, they'll become the 52nd. He wants Canada to be the 51st. Actually, Greenland won't become a state. They'll become like Puerto Rico. They'll just become like a territory. They won't get any right to vote. I hate Donald Trump so much. Like, I hated him before he was elected the first time, and I hated him even more after he was elected, and then I didn't think it was possible to hate a human being as much as I do hate him, but, like, every day he seems to give me more reason to detest the man. Like, if I were put in a room with him, I'd probably beat the living shit out of him. Because he would open his mouth to say something, and it would just be a blatant, stupid lie, and then I would just bludgeon him to death. Because I just couldn't take anymore. Especially if he said something about Canada. No, Greenland still loves Denmark. Absolutely. And I'm quite happy sharing a border with Denmark, too. God bless Orangeman, it's Gulf of America. This is so stupid. It's the Gulf of Mexico, and it always will be. It rolls off the tongue better, too. I heard the cats do something. I'm gonna go check on them. Also, I'm gonna mute my mic. I'll be right back. They had knocked over the recycle bucket to try and get at the tuna can, because I made a tuna salad last night that is beyond salty. It's difficult to eat it. All I'm gonna say about that is I'm sad some people, particularly one person, was a very poor shot and needed to have better aim. Yeah, I agree. Land of guns and they can't even hit one bloody shot right. Yeah. I know people are like really tired of politics and I shouldn't talk about politics and stuff, but it's like the reason why they're doing so much that's so egregious is to drown people in what the fuckery, to the point where they're like, I don't want to deal with this, and then they shut down. So I think it's actually really important that we keep talking about things. Like, I know on my Blue Sky I was like, I'm not sharing any more politics stuff, and then things just got worse and worse and worse. I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm gonna start sharing politics stuff again, because I need to make sure that that I share these things. There was something that Vosh posted yesterday, 3 hours before I saw it. It was 11:30 at night when I saw it, and it was something about a vote that's coming up, and the deadline to hear complaints about it was midnight last night, Eastern Standard Time. And they did this on purpose so that only the Republicans and conservatives knew about it, and they kept it secret for as long as they could so that they could flood the thing with only remarks that were in favor of this thing. Also, the Republicans ended a bill recently that would have protected the rights of married women to vote. Like, that alone is insane. It's very hard for me not to talk about it on stream just because I don't want those vibes. But it's very difficult, especially in my current situation where I just got laid off for no reason and it's impossible to find a job in this godforsaken market. Yup. Like, the reason I'm streaming now is because I can't find a job, and that's in Canada. I haven't worked like an actual full-time job since 2011. So you can imagine how things are going for me right now. And the only reason I'm not homeless is thanks to my parents. The wrinkled Cheeto, yeah. Mango Mussolini. Tangerine Tyrant. Absolutely do not go to America. Do not, if you can avoid it, do not set foot in that country until Trump is in jail. Trump and all of his cronies are in jail or deceased, without life, deleted. Well on their highway to hell. My tracking doesn't like it when I drink things. But the only way that America's gonna survive this is if the people stand up and do something about it. And that is protesting, voting, even in the small local elections, like for your local sheriff or your mayor or whatever. Make sure they're not conservatives. That is the only way. Protesting, be in the streets every day, even if you're the only one, hold up a sign, because somebody else will join you, and then somebody else will join you, and then somebody else will join your group, and it will grow and grow and grow, because all it takes is for one person to stand up and say, this is enough. Enough is enough. And, oh no, you might get arrested for civil disobedience. Oh no. I guess you'll have to keep getting arrested for civil disobedience, because sometimes the laws are designed to make sure that you can't stand up for your liberties. So sometimes you are required to break the law in order to make sure that you are a free person. Like, the teachers in America should all be on strike. Every last one of them. Not a single school should be in operation right now. But people are afraid that if they start protesting, that Trump's gonna enact martial law. Unfortunately for Trump, there aren't enough soldiers in the United States military, in all branches of the United States military, to do anything about it. If the people decide that they are done with him, he is done. He is absolutely done. And the Supreme Court has realized this, and this is why they're starting to stand up to him. Oh, yeah, he would try it, but the people, the military wouldn't be able to stand up to the people. And at least 50% of the military know this. My parents are gone, and I have literally no other family left, so I'm lucky my wife is so supportive of my artistic pursuits and trying to do something with it. Bro, even if you've got one person supporting you, there's still that one person. And, like, I'm standing with you. I'm sorry your parents are gone, though. I'm really sorry about that. I don't have much time left with my parents either. I know this, and it's hard for me. It bothers me. It sits in the back of my mind every single day, and I live so far away. And I can't afford to move closer, and I can't move in with them because I would lose my fucking mind. And I wouldn't be able to stream either because the internet in their house just isn't good enough, and no matter what we do, we can't upgrade it to a point where it actually works. Because the cables leading into the house are too old. They would need to dig up the yard, and no matter how much we bother the company for it, they're not gonna do it because we're not customers of the company that owns the lines. We're companies of a subletter, and they don't care about that. Zeogrim's art is awesome. Queen Boo. Definitely check him out. You don't know me, my buddy, but I support you. So know your friends over the pond. If you need a reminder, the world is with you. Yup. Train. Even the trains are cheering for you, Zeogrim. No, Zeo's art is amazing. Mostly illustration work, but was out of art for almost a decade just because I was focused on work and stepped away from it. When I'm streaming to build my skills back up and rebuild my portfolio. Yep, that's also why I'm streaming too. I was out of art for quite a long time. Basically, my life fell apart in 2011, and I'm only getting it back on track now. Yeah, like I said, his art is freaking awesome. Oh. Oh. Ah. Thank you. I'm really quite behind on the art skills. I'm trying. I don't have a particular style at the moment, and I think that's one of the things that really slows me down is I don't have an established style. Unless you count my not safe for work stuff that I can't show on Twitch. I am an incubus, you know. The thing with Evan yesterday where he was like, I didn't know you had lore. And I'm like, bitch, please, this is my Lark character. Meowfos. Hi, cutie. Oh, I can feel the temperature rising. Blech. Blech. Alright, I'm gonna save this file and close it. I think we're gonna go over to this one and just like do some doodles for now. I was thinking of ending stream, but I'm also like, nah. I don't know what to do for Mermaid. There's a couple of ideas. We can do like Nameless in a bathtub. If I could draw a straight line with like his little fishy tail hanging out. Oh, horns. We could do, like, standard pose. Fishy tail. This one would be, like, this one's like landscape. This one's portrait. I think hand studies actually good though. I'm watching on my phone unless it makes it full screen. I literally still couldn't tell which one was referenced. Thank you. That is the idea behind that exercise. So glad to know I got that exercise down. We could do like fishbowl one. I hope to make a big collab with my art friends on Twitch and do stuff like Magma Sessions or Gartic Phone. I don't really know how Gartic Phones works. I don't know what Magma Sessions is. But I have done a collab in the past. Where we passed a file around to one another. I think I have to go to my DeviantArt to get it. This was before I had a soda. Oh no, not Agile. I'll wait till Agile is over. You're free, yay! This was a collaboration with Sayoni and Puma. We did a Halloween collab. I can't remember quite who did what, but Size is on the left, I'm on the right, Puma's in the middle. I think, judging by the style, Sai did the foreground too. Layout was also a collaboration, and I like doing this kind of stuff. See, like, if I were to do this again, I would put Nameless where my character is. But you can see hints of the design as it as my character evolved. The only reason Nameless has brown hair like this is because I have brown hair and I didn't want to dye it for the game, so I just left Nameless with the hair color that I used to have. My hair is all going like a gray color now because I'm getting old and stressed. It's just all going white. But that was in the days before I really knew myself. God, what year was this? 2021. So, middle of the pandemic. At least that's when I uploaded it, was in 2021. Yep, Halloween 2021. I uploaded it November 27th, but it was for Halloween. So, like, if you want to do collabs like this, I am definitely up for that kind of stuff. And, like, you can see how, like, we all have a very different style, but somehow it still all meshes together. Puma being a gremlin at the cauldron is very apt. I'm just looking at this and I just really enjoy it. I miss doing stuff like this. Yep, that's the old collab. I can't believe it's already the end of April, guys. Ugh. I need to buy my plane tickets. I need to math out my tent. See if I can find the fabric for it. Make it. Yep. Stretch for fantasy. A little posture check. Oh, I hurt my shoulder again. Oh, a little bit too much of a stretch. And a hydrate. It's not the last week of the month yet, is it? Oh, it is. It's the last Thursday. That means it's probably live stream night for Skilltree. Skilltree's end of the month Q&A live stream. 'Cause next week is the 1st. I have so much to do, and I need to lose so much freaking weight. I think the rest of today is going to be dedicated to trimming the cats, thumbnailing out something for Mermaid, working on my comms, and probably taking a walk. A walk would be good. An indoor walk. So I'll probably watch more Alien. The next half hour of Alien and walk like a crazy person because I need to lose weight so bad. I'm heavier than I was last year when I went to Conquest, and I'm like, I don't want to be this heavy at Conquest. You have exams next month? What are you studying? And good luck on your exams, by the way. I don't miss exams. Should I be studying? Yes. Am I about to play the new Oblivion game instead? Obviously. No, there's no live stream today. I haven't been to the skill tree thing today. Other than to plonk down my thing. Announcements. Schedule updates. Early next week. Oh. Take place next week. Well then. Thank you for telling me about that. English history, art, biology, and... Ah, that's why you're speaking Spanish. I've been having some bad anxiety the last couple of weeks and went for a hike with my wife. Had to stop for a moment and thought, damn it, they're right. Going out on walks does help. Yes, it really does. Humans need to be outdoors. It's going to be really hot today, and it's also really sunny, and I don't like that. Although, maybe I will convince my roomie to walk out to the physiotherapist's office so that I can make an appointment, because calling them is impossible because I hate phones. I have to memorize 9 or 10 essays so I can write 3 of them and make them up. Then make up an essay in Spanish on the spot. Fun! Well, good luck with that. I would recommend playing Oblivion. Not biology. Playing Oblivion after your exams. It'll still be there after your exams. Sometimes you have to be a responsible adult. Alright. We're gonna raid Evan. Maybe it won't be there. Well, that would be a shame. You'll have to play the original Oblivion then. Because that's still around too. It's free on Game Pass. I don't know how long for. Oh no. I hate that. Where they're like, oh, we're gonna charge you. It's your native language. Oh yeah, that's right, you're from Puerto Rico. Same place as Iron Mouse. I would say maybe you'll meet Iron Mouse one day, but she can't leave her house. I hope they find a cure for her condition one day so that she can go outside and like visit all the places that she wants to go and like hang out with Connor. I'm too wholesome. I really shouldn't be a demon. Far too wholesome. Alright, rating Evan. Thank you all for coming. I will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully I won't sleep through my alarm, but I think I'm going to be awake for the rest of the day because I actually got sleep last night. So I might be back on days again. But after we raid Evan, I'll hang out there for a very short bit, and then I'm going to call my mom because I haven't gotten a chance to talk to her for the last couple of days. So, thank you all for coming. Today we are off sailing to other waters. You knew Bad Bunny before you was Bad Bunny? Didn't he vote for Trump or like endorse Trump at one point?
Anyways, that's another conversation for tomorrow. We can discuss that next time, but Raid's gonna send me off automatically. So I'll see you guys. Bye bye. Thank you all for coming. I love you.